This is the Bahamas, without a doubt one of the most incredible places in the world. It's definitely got some of the best spearfishing and the best water ever. Really special to me and Sam, and we've been coming over here for a long time, and normally we come by boat. But this time the weather was too windy and we couldn't make it across, so we just flew in, rented a car, and we're gonna kind of show you guys how much fun you can have by land over here in the islands.
I'm in a public bathroom. I feel really weird about this, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting interrupted on this trip. So, if you see this video, it's because that happened. But he also keeps telling me we're going to the Bahamas to film a survival video, so I'm either going to be in a survival situation or like I can't even say it. It makes me nervous. And I'm in a bathroom. Okay.
All right guys, so we have a surprise trip for Sam to the Bahamas, and check this out. She's got no idea. This is gonna be freaking epic. Is this your favorite place in the world?
Yes, I think so. Definitely. Okay, I have to do this really quick because I think Ryan left the room. But we ended up flying to the Bahamas, and we flew to like the exact island where we met. I'm making sure he's not here. Oh god, I think I'm here. But we're at the exact resort where we met. And he set this whole thing up.
Right here is where I first spotted the salmogram.
And then you hollered at me.
Guys,
literally.
When does hollering at a girl work?
It didn't work.
It worked. Look at you, 6 years later. She pulls up in a boat with like a couple other girls. Yeah, she's driving the boat. This was what, 6 years ago. I was like, who let you drive a boat? Something?
Something like that.
Where'd you girls get a boat?
Drive a boat?
Something obnoxious, guys. And it freaking worked. She fell in love right there. Love at first sight.
That is absolutely not what happened.
I was here at a wedding. Sam was here with her family. After the wedding was over, I came looking for Sam and didn't even know her name, didn't know anything about her, just knew that I yelled at a random girl in the marina. I walked the entire marina with Bobby Little and we didn't see her. So I'm literally like walking along this road with Bobby, and then boom, pops up right in front of me with her whole family. You guys do not know how excited I was, and probably how terrified Sam was by me being like, oh my god, it's you. Then I ran up and asked her dad if I could take her to the wedding. She said no, and he said yes. And I grabbed her by the hand and skipped away and was pretty much making out with her 5 minutes later.
The wedding was on this grass?
Right here. Tell me what you remember about it.
I have a picture from my little condo that my friends were staying in at the time. I was like, look how cute, there's a wedding on the beach here.
But how cute was that?
You were sunburnt and drunk and wearing linens. It was very odd.
Sunburnt and drunk, we had our first kiss right here on this very grass right here. Yeah, we did. Apparently our first kiss was over here, right here.
Somewhere over here. And there was the moon and like a giant flaming wahoo.
Now, come over here to where you inappropriately made out with me in the pool all night. And right over there is where we inappropriately made out all night long, and I apologize to everybody involved.
I don't. You're not sorry.
Me neither. We spent all night long just staring into each other's eyes and then watching the sunrise.
I remember you crashing the boat. I remembered the boat,
the
tide going down.
Nobody knows. Full qualified captain lashed the boat up hard to the dock, and the tide just dropped. And it was like this when I came out. I literally had to climb onto a random boat, find a knife, and then slash the lines to get the boat down. Then I'm pretty sure we made out over here.
And then you walked me back to my boat. I was supposed to be back at 1.
You were supposed to be back at 1?
think.
So at 1, I dropped her off at her boat, she checked in, and snuck back out 3 minutes later. Again, sorry Curtis. There was a bench right here though, because I remember like laying on the bench thinking that I would probably never see you again. But you were probably not gonna come back.
You were laying on the dock.
Was I just laying on the dock?
Yeah.
That sounds like me. And then she came back out, guys. I couldn't believe it. Right here I said goodbye to you. Sam literally wrote her number down on a piece of paper, and I shoved it into my wet board shorts, and she was like, I'm never hearing from this guy. I've never seen this guy again.
Which was fine.
But then you did. And then right here is where I proposed 6 years later, exactly in the same spot that we first met.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there.
She said yes!
I'm so excited!
How much you love the Bahamas?
10 love.
Look how cute this thing is.
Oh, my hat.
My hat, we can't both kiss with hats on. We're out here at a really random cemetery where we're gonna attempt to go do a shore dive and catch some food to cook up right here on the beach. We're gonna go no wetsuits today, which I really do not love, but we're gonna make it happen. We're just doing a casual shore dive, 1 spear for the 2 of us, just looking for a meal to cook right here on the beach. I designed this weekend to be all about Sam and I having fun. No big missions, no deep diving, and definitely no beach survival. Sam and I often barter with guided Sam spearfishing days, which are basically what I've done for clients as a career for the past 7 years. I hold her hand, drag her around, and point out fish to her all day long. This is exactly what she would be getting this weekend. We spent our first 4 years traveling the world together and hitting 18 countries, diving in most of them. We were pretty much starving for this entire period, so boat rides were out of the question, and instead we got really creative at shore diving. We had a blast doing this as it forces you to slow down and really take in the little stuff. You also get to see the entire range of ecosystem, starting from the shoreline all the way out to the deep ledges, something you would normally miss just jumping from ledge to ledge by boat.
You know what's in there?
No.
Octopus.
Oh, we got an octopus.
Yeah, you see it's a little octopus garden?
No. His guard?
His garden.
Oh, yeah.
All the shells.
In the Caribbean, the ecosystem starts with seagrass. It's home to lots of invertebrates like starfish and conch.
It's got a thin lip. That means it's a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they get thicker and thicker. See the difference?
This one's way heavier.
Yeah. So they get bigger inside. The meat does with the thicker lip.
Normally we'd collect some conch to take home and eat, but on this mission, the shells are too heavy to carry with us. It's still fun to check out the animals though.
That's a perfect one.
There's something in it. It's alive.
Oh no! Got a crab, let him go.
Seagrass also acts as a nursery for juvenile versions of the same fish we see much bigger on deeper ledges. Sometimes we even see completely lost giant fish, like a world record sized mutton snapper.
That was a huge button snapper. You've never seen one like that? No, that was huge. I think we should look for lobsters first, because once we shoot a fish,
Yeah.
we're gonna be swimming in.
Sharks in the Bahamas are a massive problem for divers, so that meant as soon as something was killed, our dive would be ending. Because of that, we hunted for lobster first, something that is all but guaranteed in this part of the world.
So see these shallow little rocks? Those are prime lobster zones.
I knew I could pop off the tails, put them in my pocket, and continue hunting. The shallow flat holes we kept finding are normally perfect for bugs, but were unfortunately empty. Sam did manage to find one little one, and then it was out to the ledge.
There's dinner!
I knew from my prior research on Google Earth that it was about 1.8 miles to the drop-off. A long swim for sure, but definitely doable for us.
How sick is this spot?
It's really neat.
It's neat.
It's really different.
Check it out.
We swam a really long way, passing on a lot of fish we would have normally taken. Before we got to the main ledge, we bumped into some of the fishiest structure the Bahamas has to offer, coral heads in seagrass. The reason we love coral heads is because they hold one of the tastiest fish in the sea, the hogfish. Hogfish or hog snapper are actually a type of wrasse and are not known to be brilliant. Because of the way they eat, fishermen rarely catch them, and because they aren't that smart, they are the perfect prey for spearfishermen. Everyone on the planet loves hogfish except Sam Graham. For whatever reason, they are her nemesis fish.
The one with the broken tail is a big one.
She treats them like a dentex in the Mediterranean, trying to outsmart and attract them when really all she had to do was swim over and shoot it. I believe the issue comes from hunting shallow water where you never really get negative enough to hunt from the bottom. Combine this with a fish that's always seemed to be swimming right into your spear, and somehow she always misses.
Tell the people about your hogfish problem.
I don't think I need to say anything about it. I think the people already can tell.
Saw a couple nice fish there, but honestly, this trip is a one fish, gotta swim to shore type deal. There's a lot of sharks out here in the Bahamas, so I'm not too mad about it. Let's keep going.
After we secure our first hog, I immediately rip out its gills and swim perpendicular to the current further offshore. I'm trying to leave as little a blood trail as possible for any curious sharks. Even so, I knew the clock was ticking and it was time to head in. We didn't make it far at all though before we found a second hog hiding in the reef, and Sam was able to chase it down and secure her second fish. With that, we had pushed our luck far enough, and it was time for the long swim in.
You never really know what you're going to find in the ocean, especially on an exploratory mission like this. And on our way in, we found this car that looks about as good as the car we currently drive.
Well, that was cool.
AC runs cold, engine cherry, barely even any rust.
Let's go. What a freaking swim. Sam Graham, have you ever swam that far in your life?
Never, I don't think.
2 beautiful freaking hogs. Guys, we may or may not have officially beaten the hogfish curse.
Woo!
I don't know, but those are one of our favorite fish to eat here, so we could not ask for anything cooler. We have announcements to make?
Are you still gonna marry me even though I missed everything today?
Yes. Look at that thing!
Woo!
We're gonna start a fire right now and cook this thing up, watch the sunset. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. Show us your fish! Baby Sam, what'd you get?
2 hoggies.
My fiance. Hi guys, let me introduce you to my fiance, Sam.
Should I wave like this so everybody can know?
Yes! It's not bad for a short dive, huh?
I have fish.
Nothing like a click after a long day diving. That was for you. Guys, look at my fiance! Hogfish is absolutely like one of the greatest eating fish in the entire world. My plan here is to fillet this thing up, and all I have is butter and Old Bay, which, let's be honest guys, that's all you really need in life, plus a fiance named Sam Graham. But I'm gonna fillet these things up, put them in tin foil, throw them onto my coals, and we're gonna be able to chill. Nothing is like a freaking hogfish. Fire's roaring, got plenty of coals, got my baby fiance cooking up dinner. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get tired of saying that ever. Guys, it truly does not get any better than this. This is living right here. Look at her go. Where did I find you?
Just down the street.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you very much. Stole this from your fridge on the way out. Just in case, the odd chance that I did kill something on a beautiful shore dive with my fiance, Sam.
You didn't kill anything.
You're right, I didn't kill anything. Sam carried the whole team. Wrapping these things up, throwing them right on the coals. What do you think, Sam?
So excited.
You think they're ready?
I think they might be.
Let's do it.
Okay, how do we get them out?
You're in charge of that.
Oh God, I need a stick.
Burn to a crisp or raw? Comment down below what you think. Oh, snap.
Oh my God, burnt to a crisp.
It's okay, I'll take burn to a crisp over raw any day of the week.
It's hogfish and a brown butter sauce.
Exactly. Hogfish in a charred butter sauce.
You think stuff like this looks good when you haven't eaten and swam 2 miles? Is it hot? Is it hot? Is it hot? Oh, you don't your hand like a horse.
My fiance. Thoughts?
Oh my God, that actually really good.
Is it?
It's way overcooked, but
Hey. Ow. It's golden brown. What are you talking about?
it's
That's
as
crust.
dry as it gets though.
What do you mean it's as
It's
dry as
so
it gets?
dry.
Get out of here.
You're gonna like it because it tastes like Old Bay.
What? That's all you want in life. What else do you want? That tastes like fish over a fire. There we go. There's some lobster.
Try it.
No, it's gonna be good.
Oh my God,
What are our thoughts on the lobster?
magical.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's where it's at.
I don't know why we even bother with fish.
Well, do you remember how many holes I looked in versus how many fish I tried to shoot? Can't be lobster. I don't care what you say. Guys, that is my fiance. My baby. Guys, we're gonna feast on this. We have a long way back. We went hard to get off of the beaten path this trip. We swam forever, we drove forever. Got an hour-and-a-half ride home. What are you doing?
Melting some butter. It's so dry.
Who cooked this?
You did.
What do you call this?
Old Bay butter.
Old Bay butter sauce?
Old Bay butter sauce.
Is it already done?
No, it's just burning on the bottom.
Sorry I made it so hot. What are you doing? Is that a stick of butter? It's my fiance.
Wow.
Is it better?
Mm-hmm.
Is it way better with a half pound of butter on it, you mean? Alright, tomatogram. Look at that. Last piece of lobster for the babe.
Ah,
For my
thank you.
fiance. No big deal.
Bugs.
Okay, let's get out of here.